I got one. Today is a big day. Look at this behemoth of a burger. Not 2, but 4 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, onion, pickles, all on a sesame seed bun. Seems pretty sweet, right? Well, is it though? This has been one of the most hyped burger releases in the last few years, but is it really worth it, or are we just being bamboozled by another clever marketing trick? Let's find out. In 1967, the owner of multiple McDonald's restaurants in Pennsylvania created a burger called the Aristocrat. And little did he know, by 1968, that burger would be a nationwide hit and the flagship for McDonald's. The name was later changed to the Big Mac. Then nothing happened for a very long time. But in March of 2020, McDonald's released a special burger which gained a cult-like following. They called it the Double Big Mac. But after just a short appearance, it was taken away, only to remain in Canada and Great Britain. Now, after a 4-year hiatus, the Double Big Mac is back. You know, I feel like I must have had a lot going on in March of 2020 because somehow I feel like I must be the only one that missed the original debut of this burger. But I've always been a fan of the Big Mac, and when I heard it was coming back, I wanted to be one of the first ones to get my hands on this burger. So I shot over to my local McDonald's. I even downloaded the McDonald's app, hoping I could learn a little bit more information about this burger before I got it. But much to my chagrin, there was no mention anywhere on the app, anywhere on the in-store kiosk, and for that matter, anywhere in the store, other than this one little flyer that was on the counter. So I would have to talk to a person to be able to order this, and that's not gonna happen. So I decided to go with the kiosk, and that's where I saw this deal. Buy one, get one for $1. So I figured I could buy a Big Mac, get another Big Mac for $1, and then just do a little simple customization to it. And by the way, this is where I handed my phone to Ashley to get some footage of me on the kiosk, and this is what she got, so enjoy my feat. So, customize. I know the Double Big Mac is just 2 extra patties, so I'm gonna add those. And instead of getting 1 Double Big Mac for $7.29, I've got that and an additional Big Mac for $9.99. So let's unbox these and see what we've got. Can't wait to dive into this. All right, first one. Looks like we got our regular Big Mac. 1 patty on the top, 1 patty on the bottom. Looks beautiful. Second one, wait a minute. These are the same exact height. Something is afoot here. What do we got? 1 patty on the top, 1 patty on the bottom. So, just got back with our burgers. They didn't give us the Double Big Mac. They gave us 2 regular Big Macs. So,
boo.
Back to the drive-thru we go.
How can I help you?
Hey, how's it going? I was just there and I ordered a regular Big Mac and then a Double Big Mac. You only gave me 2 regular Big Macs. I never got the Double Big Mac.
Hey, can you come to the second window?
Yep, thank you.
How's it going? I was missing a double Big Mac.
Oh, double Big Mac?
Yeah, I was missing it from my order from earlier. Yes. No, it's not your fault. Thank you so much.
All right, before we leave this drive-thru, let's make sure we have the real Double Big Mac.
There it is.
There's not even cheese on them.
There's cheese on the bottom?
Just 1 piece of cheese on the very, very bottom. There's 4 patties and 1 piece of cheese.
All right, finally, my friends, we can do this comparison. Look at these beauties next to each other. On the right, the regular Big Mac. On the left, the behemoth of a burger, the Double Big Mac. Let's see what makes this thing tick. So, top bun, just kind of dry. We got 1 patty, 2 patties, only separated by a few onions. Then the middle bun's got some pickles, sauce, and lettuce. Then underneath, more sauce, 1 slice of cheese, and that'll do it. Let's put this back together. Even though it's just 2 patties, this makes a substantial difference. Like, this feels weighty in my hand compared to the Big Mac. But now we get to the value test. I'm gonna weigh both of these burgers and see what the real difference is. First up is the regular Big Mac, weighing in at 247 grams. We'll set that off to the side for a second while we weigh in our contender, the Double Big Mac, at 280 grams. Considering that each one of these beef patties is weighing in at 30 grams, something's missing here. The Big Mac weighs in at 247 grams. If we add 2 beef patties, we should be looking at 307 grams, not 280. So we're missing almost 30 grams of something in between these layers. There's something present on the Big Mac that is missing on the Double Big Mac. And if you look at these two side by side, I think it's pretty obvious that you can tell the difference. If you look at this photo here, the middle bun is almost saturated with sauce, lettuce. And then if you look at this one, it is almost completely dry and void of other toppings. Nevertheless, the Double Big Mac is still a better value at 35 cents a gram versus the Big Mac at 43, but I digress. It's time for the moment of truth. We can talk about it all day long, but does doubling the patties double the experience, or is it just a beefy illusion?
Beefy illusion? Is that your new nickname?
Yes. To be completely fair and scientific, I wanted to bring in a second opinion. So you may remember Ashley from other McDonald's videos, such as the Sweden one, where we ate all of the fast food in Sweden. Oh, and the chicken sandwich one. Mm-hmm. So welcome back. I think we should start with the regular Big Mac to get a good base. This is a classic staple flagship sandwich, and then move on to the Double Big Mac.
Yeah, you have to have your baseline first.
Yes. Do you want to do the honors?
Am I gonna get any meat? It looks like it's all bread.
The classic Big Mac. I don't know why. I've always liked the Big Mac.
I think it's a lot of bread, but it's good.
I don't know. There's just nostalgia.
Like, it's deceiving because it does look like a lot of bread, but it doesn't taste dry.
Yeah, now that I got the taste of the regular Big Mac in my mouth, let's see how this stacks up.
You got a bigger mouth. You go first.
All right.
I'm gonna have to detach my jaw for this.
I'm going to keep my opinions silent until you try
I
it.
think that you're gonna bias me. It's a lot of burger meat.
It's a bodybuilder burger.
Yeah, it just kind of tastes like dry meat.
Really? You think so?
It's not that dry, but like there's not a lot of flavor. Again, you know me, I don't like meatloaf. So if you put 4 tiny patties together, it's kind of like a meatloaf.
So I like the Big Mac better, and I'll tell you why. The ratio is way better. You get a good balance of the meat, the cheese, the sauce, the lettuce. Just adding extra patties isn't enough. If they added extra sauce and an extra slice of cheese, I think it would be a home run. As it is, the ratio is just off. It's a little drier. This is like a flavor punch to the mouth. That is just meat in your face.
Yes, this one just tastes like you're like, okay, I'm eating meat and more meat and more meat and more meat. Versus that one, you're like, ooh, meat, cheese, sauce, cool.
If you put more burgers, you have to put more of the other things to balance the meat.
It is not a double Big Mac. It's not double the cheese, double the bread, double the sauce.
I don't want double the bread. That's not
I
wrong.
understand that's a lot of bread.
In science, you got to try stuff more than once, I think. That's the thing, right?
Twice, that's it, right? 2 times
Yeah.
and done? That's enough?
2 times and done.
I figured it out. I couldn't even taste a pickle on this one. Did they forget the pickles like they did last time?
Wait, no, I see a pickle. It's under this one. Yeah. There's only 1 layer of pickles.
That's not enough pickles for 4 patties.
Also, in Canada, they have a double bacon Big Mac. So it's not only double meat, but it has bacon on it too.
Double the bacon? 1 piece of bacon?
I don't know. I only saw pictures. But it looked really good. But also, I feel like it'd have the same issue. This is just patty on patty with nothing in between other than like a couple onions.
Careful, this is rated G.
What?
Patty on patty.
If anyone out there is going to try this, I suggest getting a regular Big Mac and trying them side by side. And if you have tried it, I want to hear what you think. So drop it in the comments. Does it live up to the hype for you, or does it fizzle?
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts, I'm going with the Big Mac hack, buying 1 Big Mac, getting the second one for $1. If you want to, then you can just add that extra slice of cheese, the extra pickles, and the extra meat on there.
Just remove the bread and
Yeah, and make a true double Big Mac.
not just a double patty Mac.
Yeah, and then just, I don't know, use the bread for something else, I guess.
Feed the ducks.
Or, I don't know, maybe I'd just go with a regular Big Mac, because also, like, I don't need 750
Oh my god,
calories
did
in
you
a
figure
sandwich.
out the calorie count on these?
Yeah, 750, and then that's 540 something. I know, it is clever marketing. It got me to buy one. It got me to make this video, but I just say skip it and wait for the McRib to come out.
If you want to learn how to make one, just watch our video. It's here, 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 everywhere.
Just there.